Hello, 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 everybody. Sukinode here. Hope everybody's been having a good day, a good week. Hope you've been being safe out there. Thank you for joining me in another Guilty Gear Strive video. Um, I'm already putting it in the description, so I know I've been absent. Stuff happened. I got really busy. I couldn't make videos or get videos up. My bad. I'm gonna get back to being consistent about that. And it's like these 2 weeks, 4th of July and the week after, have been kind of hectic. Um, but we're going to look at some more I Know. This will probably be the last I Know video until I maybe go back to the character. I do really like her, and I think she's really fun to watch and really fun to play. But there are other characters I also want to play. I've gotten back to playing as Zato because I really do want to learn him. If he's the most technically difficult character besides Milia, then I definitely want to learn him because learning him will teach me how the game works and make other characters easier to learn. I think what I'm going to be doing is maining Zato, Ram, and then Geo as a pocket character because I really enjoy playing all three of those characters. And Ram, I'm not going to say Ram's playstyle is similar to Zato's, but as far as how it feels to play the two characters, I don't feel like Ram is so far away from Zato that it's much of a stretch for me to become an expert player with her and Zato of equal skill. And Geo's easy to learn. I like I've said it before. Everyone should have a pocket Geo. There's no reason not to. I can't fathom a reason not to have a pocket Geo unless you're maining her. she's simple to use and she's good. But anyway, let's go ahead and we'll look at these matches. I know I haven't been giving you any live commentary. That's mostly because I've been just playing and playing and playing and playing. And going through miles and miles of footage is not my idea of fun. So we're just going to look at these replays, and I'll give you the fly-by-fly. We'll see how many we get through in this video. As you can see, I got 2 matches with the Ram. I forget how they turned out, but we got disconnected or I got demoted from the floor after the second match. Then we got 1 match with another I Know. And then we had 3 matches with Geo, 3 matches with a Chip. We had some matches with a Kai. And then we played a little bit. Then we went back to playing a little bit of Geo. I did some matches with Chip. They're up here. So I'll make some. I might just play Chip and do a actual one. He feels kind of weird. And every Chip I run into seems to play him differently. Like, they all do, like, 1, 2, or 3 things the same. But for the most part, every Chip is literally distinguishable from the other Chip. Like, they're unique in the way they choose to use him. The things that they do the same are, like, his aerial, his jumps, they tend to do the same. Like, his jump slashes and his jump punches and his jump. They do all that stuff the same. They do use his command throw, and they alternate with his quarter circle back string, like his Rekka, basically. Those are the things that have stayed basically the same, but the way they move, what other options they choose to use, all seem to depend on who you're playing, on who's playing that Chip. So, but let's go ahead. We'll get into this match and let's see how we did. Like I said, I don't remember if we won or lost these. Probably lost them. I know I got demoted like all the way back down to floor 6 with Eno because I was just playing her raw without really understanding what was going on with her. I just took her in, learned like a good like sort of bread and butter that a more advanced player would of course be able to stop, but less advanced players wouldn't be able to. And I just ran with that and tried to figure everything else out on the fly. Thing on themselves, they blame the beast. I really wish the colors in the color pack were better. I don't know, they just don't feel like they're better. I didn't like any of them for the characters that they were on. I mean, that's not true. Some of them looked pretty good, but of all the colors on all the characters, there were only maybe 3 or 4 I actually liked. So I'm not gonna pay $20 for 3 or 4 colors. Got grabbed. And Ram's going in with ram pressure. Tried to grab me, I back jumped it. Tried to go in my string there, but I messed up my quarter circle forward. Got stroke the tree, got it. Got it, yep. Faked them out with that. Nope. She kept trying to jump away from it, but she couldn't jump far enough back. So we took that match because we got them in the, we got them basically it's a vortex. I call it Ino's vortex. We got her in it, and they just didn't know how to handle it. It's not safe and it's not real. Like, it's not safe and it's not real, but unless you're a player who you know, who knows the game well enough, you don't know that. So it looks real. So you react like it's real, and that's how you get punished. And dived in on her to get there. Yep, missed my quarter circle there. That was actually what I did with the down hard slash that countered her. That was actually good of me to do, but I didn't know it at the time. That's actually one of Ino's best tools for stopping people from dashing in on her and whatnot. So that was actually really good. Yeah, we're jockeying. This Ram is jumping all over the place. I didn't get my dash forward there because I would have absolutely have dashed in after the projectile. I just didn't get the dash. Alright. Yep. Got caught in the corner. Okay, so the Ram dashed so hard that I jumped up, and I didn't expect her to go under me, but she did. And so I just dropped back down and immediately did the quickest button I had, which was the medium slash, because when you're that close, I think it's actually faster than your light punch if you're that close. Okay, so then I didn't get demoted there. I think we just got disconnected somehow, or the Ram just left and didn't want to play. I don't think they rage quit, but I think we got disconnected is what happened. So this was Ino versus Ino, and if I'm remembering correctly, this Ino knew what they were doing, so I didn't have a chance. And I don't remember why I didn't get more matches with this player. Maybe I had to go, so that was the only match I could give them. I actually don't remember. Stroke the VAR. Mine went over the head. Yeah, my attack went over their head. Stroke went in. Yeah. Where she has the mic stand. That's apparently a fairly good. Yeah, over the head. Here we go. The Ino pressure, and I didn't know what to do about it. Oh, they missed. They did it a little too late. Had they realized what was going on and did it a little sooner, they would have gotten it. Yeah. Yeah. I won't even say this is an intermediate Ino. It's just someone who plays Ino a lot. Like, this is probably, I think, like my... yeah, like, I think this is honestly, my 6th match with Ino. That's it. Yeah, and they put themselves in the corner there. I think they were thinking I was going to jump and they could catch me in the air, but when I didn't, it just forced them in the corner, and then I couldn't keep them in the corner. Because Ino is a rushdown character, so she wants you in the corner. Yeah, we both did the same thing there, and we traded. It still clipped me in the head. That was so odd. I thought it went over my head, so I stayed standing, and it basically hit my hat and caught me, or it hit me in the back of the head as it traveled down. That's the only thing I can think of. It either hit me in the back of the head as it traveled down, because it's basically a circle. So if any part of it hits you, let's see. Then we had Geo. The Geo matchup was weird because they're both rushdown characters. So the Geo matchup, we'll just have to watch. It was not what I was expecting. I don't remember if I did well. I don't think I did, but yeah, how she countered me with her 6P, I'll never know. When you're looking at it, it even came out slower than my attack, and it had like more range apparently. I honestly don't know. Yeah, got caught in the vortex and didn't know how to deal with it, and I varied myself up a little bit, so I was using her what is it called? Chemical Love, which is the overhead kick that Ino does. Yeah, and then she got me in the corner. Dude, it's so hard to deal with a Geo. Like once a Geo gets going, it feels like everything is plus. So they took the second round. Yeah, tried to back jump there and it caught my back jump anyway. Okay, got her off me there. She burst, grabbed. Dude, can't react to grabs in DBFZ because of the netcode. Can't react to grabs in Guilty Gear Strive because they're so fucking fast. They are so insanely fast. I still believe they're the fastest move in the game. Countering a grab by teching it with your own grab is just a guess. It might work. If you're lucky, it might work. And the way it normally goes is, what will happen is, if you try to tech their grab, either they'll get the grab on you, or you'll just randomly grab them. Even though they're the ones who initiated it. It's because you're doing it preemptively, so you're already in the animation, so it just supersedes theirs, apparently. I still don't understand how normal grabs work in this game. It's so silly. Yeah, dashed under it. Yeah, the fact that Chemical Love can be dashed under, I don't like that either. Like, it doesn't seem like it's a move that they should be able to dash under. They're not crouching. They're literally still standing. That's air invincible. It's not an invincible DP. It's just air. It's just an air invincible DP. So if they jump in on you, it's good for that. Oh, I lost because she had more health at the end. I don't know how that traded. Backing up, getting some room, throwing, and she just lets the projectile hit her. Like, I think almost every time I've thrown out that projectile, she just lets it hit her. Okay, caught me as I jumped. There she goes. I finally sat down and learned how to do a faultless defense, so I'll have to incorporate that into my defenses. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that interaction there. Caught me. Not enough to kill. Yeah, and then just ran up. Ino's super is she has also like she has an invincible reversal where she goes up in the air and does an AoE. I tried to do that and I did not get it. So her other one is a command grab, so let's see, did we take the third game? Let's see if we took the third game. Like, rewatching this now, I'm like, man, how did I lose that match? Oh, right, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with Eno. Yeah, the one thing I was really struggling with when it came to Eno was keeping them pressured once I had them pressured. Yeah, and they just burst immediately. Geo is such a good character for ridiculously aggressive players. Like, for those of you who also play Dragon Ball Fighters, like, if you just want to be, like, you know what it is with the whole ridiculous, the insanely aggressive players. Geo is really good for that kind of player. Okay, we took one round. I think I may have started to, I was starting to kind of figure out how this Geo played. Yeah, ran up, kicked. I was not expecting it. Grab. Yeah. Nah. That was actually good on my part. I floated down right behind her. She wasn't expecting it. Caught her with the Psycho Crusher. Love the Psycho Crusher. Yeah, that run-up kick, what I would do is I would keep trying to block it and couldn't. So she was catching me on my landing. Wasn't able to capitalize on her missed bursts. She burst at the wrong time and I didn't get a chance to capitalize on it, but caught her. So we took the last match. And if I'm not mistaken, I was trying to play this Geo again and she didn't want to play me again. Like, I took one match, and they just decided, nah, I don't want to play you anymore. I was like, that kind of character. They're having so much fun when they're winning. The moment they lose, the butthurt is real. Now, this Chip, if I'm remembering correctly, just ran all over my face. Just stepped all over me. Like, spanked me real hard. Like, I don't know. Some more time with Eno, I might become a really terrifying one. And I do find that I do like her. Like, I like her a lot. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to revisit her. I know a lot of, like, Eno mains, or people who primarily play Eno, are asking for buffs. When I watch some of their videos, their reasoning seems sound. They're not even asking for a lot. It seems like the one thing they're really asking for is that Chemical Love can't be dashed under. And to be fair, it doesn't even look like a move that should be able to be dashed under. And I'm not even sure why that is allowed. When I first saw the move, I was like, okay, that's the move you use to keep people from just running in on you. But it's not. Because when people run, they're dashing, and when they dash, they just go under it. So it's like, well, then what the fuck is this move for? It doesn't really seem to have a purpose. Like, you don't really need it for combos, so what is it for? I believe that it was exactly for that, and for some reason, Arxis thought it was just too strong for her to have. Yeah, this Chip was just all over the place, just doing random stuff. Like, dealing with random characters, especially a random Chip, is so hard because he has everything. But yeah, he was just doing random shit. Yeah, that jump is a staple. Just jump in the air and then do his jump thing. And apparently none of the characters that I play can beat it. I've got to use her 6P more, and I don't. Like, her 6P is apparently one of the best tools she has in her kit, and I never use it. Yeah, that grab that hits from downtown. I was really hoping I'd be able to catch him there. Yeah. And that was his 6P that he then attacked with. So on block, that was apparently plus. Okay. Maybe it's just that maybe the attack I did on block was just that negative. Maybe that's what it was. What I did was just that negative on block, which might be true, but because we don't get any frame data in the training mode, it's not like I can check. So I just have to go off of what my eyes see and assume that that's what that is. Assume that I'm negative there when it comes to blocking, when it might be possible that Chip's 6P is actually plus if he blocks. Like it doesn't make any sense, but I mean, like, how can I check it? Yeah, he just went kind of crazy here. Yeah, tried to get him off me. And that hit me way after the animation was already over with. Yeah, okay, so I hit him and his reaction was 6P. Okay. I literally popped him in the mouth and he anti-aired. Well, okay, I guess. Yeah, look, he's just 6P'ing. He's just doing it randomly. Like, he looks like a good chip, but he's not. He's a bad one. I just don't know what I'm doing with Eno. He's actually an incredibly bad one. Well, not an incredibly bad one. Of course, there's some proficiency here, but he's not a good chip. He's actually a bad one. Invincible reversal. And you could be like, oh, look, he read you. It's like, no, he didn't. He was getting pressured, and he does what every person at these lower floors does. I'm getting pressured, and I don't want to get pressured. I've got meter. I'll just throw out my invincible reversal. Like, he does what every player does. And you tend to not see it coming because, well, just throwing it out like that is bad. Like, the invincible reversals have so much recovery on them that you could literally kill a chip if he misses it. Like, if you block that, you could actually kill a chip. Now, there are chips who have found ways to make that safe, because what they do is they do that, and then they do a Roman cancel, which carries them across the screen. But if you have a range super, you can punish him and deal like 40 to 50% health. Like, it is insanely dangerous for chips to do that shit, unless they absolutely are catching a whiffed ability. So, yeah, it is just it is like... yeah, see, that's the first time I've done her 6P, and it punched him, and it just literally stopped it. I'm positive that his 6P is not what he should be doing there, but it's working, so he keeps doing it. And I don't know what button to actually stop it. Like, if I had done my 6P there, he'd be dead. Like, he's doing so much. Look, he's just throwing it out. He's not even doing. He's just throwing it out. Oh man. Oh, I accidentally did the taunt there. I pressed the wrong button, and once you go into the taunt, you can't cancel it. So, yeah, should have been six. I should have 6P'd there, but what's also difficult about that is it keeps the camera on chip, so you can't see where he's landing. So, yeah, see, it puts him all the way over there, but that is punishable because you always know where he's going. So what chips will do to make that safe is they do a Roman cancel, and then that slows you down long enough for them to either block or get back into the air. Yeah, should have 6P'd there, but didn't. That was just a bad call on my part. Yeah. Like, I don't want to say I'm panicking. I might be panicking a little bit, I think what I'm trying to do is figure out what works and what doesn't. And when Chip comes down from the air like that, he does it in such a way that it can cross up. So even if I did the 6P, if he's on the other side of it, he'll hit me anyway. So and that has happened before where I'll do a 6P and I get hit in the back of the head because the drop down just clipped me. Okay, so we will check out these 3 with Rage Mage, and I think that's all we have for this video. Hopefully it's at least teaching you things you shouldn't be doing with Ino. And like I said, I may revisit her, and hopefully I'll be better versed in her and able to use her better, so that we can get so you can get better looking matches. Freaking Kai. Kai is becoming kind of a terror. Like, apparently he's one of the bottom characters from what is being implied, but he doesn't feel like it. When you're fighting a good one, it doesn't feel like it. He seems to have moves that beat just about everything else in the game. I still think that this is Ino's best colors. She's got a couple of other ones that are also good, but the yellow with the dark skin and the black hair, just good. Backed up. Tried to catch him with Chemical Love in case he rushed forward, but I keep forgetting you can just dash under that. Now, at the time, I wasn't sure that's what that was. And then I stroked the tree under his projectile, which is what that's for. He's roaming, canceling. This guy's just going ham. Then you get the really aggressive Kais, and they just... Yeah, we dive bombed him. Here I'm a bit more. Here it seems like I'm a bit more comfortable with her and what she does. Nowhere near as proficient as I am with like Zato or Ram or Geo, but it looks like I'm a bit more comfortable. So yeah, yep, and caught him with the jump hit. Everyone's natural instinct is to crouch block, and crouch blocking with Ino can be really bad. Yeah, I'm using her. It looks like I'm using her dives more. He jumped stroked the tree, did his combo. Oh, I countered him there. Oh, he caught me with that. I might just have to start 6P. If someone's in the air, I may just have to start 6Ping and just say fuck it. He tried to get the dust. Oh, just missed. He ran into that. Nope. Yep, caught him with the Psycho Crusher. I call it a Psycho Crusher. That's not the actual name. I must have pressed a button there. I would have thought I would have blocked, but apparently not. Yeah. That aerial slash of Kai's, I haven't found anything that can stop it unless you hit them. Like right there, I hit him in the air before it came out. But if that is out, I haven't found anything that stops it other than a 6P. And even the 6P, like reacting to it with a 6P is iffy. But we took the first match. So let's see how we did. This is going to run a little bit long so we can get all 3 matches in. But let's see how we did in the next 2. But we took the first 2. A lot of people have issues with Ino, mostly because she's not many people play her. So she's a wild card, just like Faust. Since so few people play her, no one really knows the matchup. So we'll see what he does as he gets used to her. Now, her mix-up is to get you scared of crouch blocking, because then she gets her high-low mix-up. Because she can just drop right in front of you and hit you in the knees. Okay, here I'm trying to, yeah, like, It's almost like I'm trying to study him a little bit and trying to figure out, okay, Kai's. Yeah, he's doing his Kai stuff. I'm trying to wait him out. Yep, there's that aerial. Yep, get off me. Yeah, kicked in the face. Up. Yep, stroke the tree. Quit trying to back away. Yep, kick. Up. Got him. Yep. Yeah, I'm much more comfortable with Ino at this point. You can definitely see the difference. A little bit more time with her, and I could probably be a decent terror. Okay, went over it and hit me with the fucking jumping heavy slash. Which, yeah, yeah. I think he did another projectile there, and it came out just in time. Yeah, I pressed the button there. I'm not sure why. I don't know which button I pressed. Went under the projectile. Yep. His low beat out my stand slash. Yeah, that interaction gets me a little bit, but basically I think he tried to jump for it, and my stand slash beat it out. Caught him in his jump. Yeah, he wasn't expecting to stroke the tree. Yeah, if I was better at pressuring, I would have just locked him in a corner, and he wouldn't have known what was what. Psycho Crusher, he bursts to get away from the pressure. Oop. I did down punch to try to stop any rush in. Went with the overhead there. Oh, he let me just come in and got hit by stroke. He tried to backdash it. You can't backdash stroke the tree. It follows you. Now, stroke the tree is not some like perfect move. Like if you any crouching attack basically beats it. If you know it's coming or if you can react in time, you beat it with any crouch attack. As far as I can tell. Like every crouching attack I've seen people do in reaction to it has knocked me out of it. So let's see if he's made the necessary adjustments in round 3. I've adjusted a little to how he plays, which is why I'm countering him and stuffing him quite a lot. So he now has to adapt to me. It's very obvious he's running a certain game plan, and I am disrupting that really hard. Which is how you want to do. You don't want to play to your opponent's tempo. You want to make your own and make them dance to your beat. Yeah. Yep, knocked me out. Ino jumps a lot, so he has the advantage is that his almost all of his jump moves are better than mine. Except my jumping heavy slash is really good. So really it comes down to is the hitbox for my jump heavy out before the hitbox for his jump heavy is, and that's gonna determine who wins. I think I accidentally burst there. I don't think I meant to burst there. No. Why are you trying to launch me? Oh, we clashed and he won. Okay. So it looks like he made the necessary adjustment. Just maybe. Yep, knocked him out of the air with that. That is kind of a good anti-air. It's very fast. So her Chemical Love can be a good anti-air. It's very fast. Caught him with the... Got him. Got him. He should have expected the Chemical Love. I've been doing the... not the Chemical Love. He should have been expecting the Stroke the Tree. I've been doing it almost every time after I catch him with that... after I catch him with the down slash. So he should have been expecting it and should have blocked it instead of backdashing it. Caught him. Yeah, I keep trying to back jump and block in the air, and he's catching me when I'm leaving the ground, which you can't block at that point. So that's why he keeps catching me there. Caught him again. Ran in. He honestly would have done well to use his DP more. His DP would have beaten so much of what I was doing. Like, I'm being very aggressive, and I shouldn't be. That was completely by accident. I actually didn't mean to grab him. I was, since her dash puts her in the air, what I was trying to do was I was trying to do her jump slash into dust, and when I pressed the dust button, I was still holding forward, so I grabbed him in the air when he tried to back jump. So that was a complete and utter accident, but it worked, so it was also genius. Well, thank you for joining me for another video today. I really appreciate it. You guys continue having a good day, a good week. Be safe out there. And I hope you'll join me again for another Guilty Gear Strive video. After this one, I think we will get back to playing Zato, and I'll be doing live commentary. I have been playing as him, and I think I had dropped down to floor 6 again, and with him I worked my way up back to floor 8. So now we're working to get to floor 9 and 10 so we can take our Celestial Challenge in heaven. I'm still learning a lot, and I'm still trying to play a lot so I get used to the game. So I've been looking at some stuff with Zato, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, catch you guys later. This has been going on long enough. Take care.